Hello, everyone. 'Tis I, Ender 9045, Michael, whatever you want to call me. And today, we're gonna do a podcast. I gotta raise my volume up because we gotta get Poe in this line. Poe, you ready to podcast? I don't know if you can hear my typing. Mr. Pomans.
Not exactly ready, but hey.
And that's the point of the pods. I don't know how to adjust your volume because I'm recording you on the old laptop.
That's fine. I'll figure something out. My audio for once as well. See if that helps.
All right. So, welcome to the podcast.
Well, I'm going to go silent for a moment.
All right, I'm going to say hi to the lovelies or whatever we call them. Oh, hey everybody. Right now me and Poe are working on something. Just going to spill the beans. We're trying to learn how to animate. Or I'm trying to learn how to animate. Poe is just trying to animate. Pretty sure he already knows. So, and he came up with the idea of like, oh, hey, we should do a podcast while we work. And I thought that was a fun idea. Although I don't know how I'm going to be watching tutorials with a podcast on. Exactly. So,
Watching? Huh?
I'm still talking to the peeps.
Watching tutorials, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're watching tutorials, huh?
I don't know how to use Blender.
Oh, well. My thing just failed. Anyways, I'm going to do it a different way. Oh, wait. So this is going to be a lot of trial and error, trying to get my microphone to work. So I was like, oh, hey, I have a secondary recording device. Maybe I could use that. So I was going through and I realized it doesn't come with a built-in voice recorder because it sucks. I hear you. I see you.
Unfortunate.
You're okay.
Yes, I have done it.
What have you done?
I freaking added a mirror to this dang cube. Or this cylinder.
You added it.
Aye, by Jesus.
How was the crash?
Alright, we got people on the ear now. We gotta no more of these like super hyper death noises from you, okay?
I'm trying to fix it, Mike. I'm trying to fix it.
Boy, jeez. Also, I'm gonna be taking screenshots of what I'm working on, and I was gonna ask if you could take screenshots of what you're working on, and then we can just slap them up as a mirage while we're recording. Not a ton of screenshots, just every, like, I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna quickly... Oh, wait, my mouse went out because of that. I'm gonna quickly try a different thing, okay?
Okay. Viewers, brace yourselves.
So,
Okay, so now...
it's not braces, it's more of a... I'm sorry, I have a drum kit right next to me. Yes, I record drums.
Nice.
No, you're not allowed to hear them. You heard the crash earlier.
That's as much as you're gonna get. The rest is on Patreon.
Patreon. Follow me on Patreon at youtube.com/ No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go over here, and I'm disconnecting in 3, 2.
And there he goes, and now we can discuss... Oh, hello! Control Z a bunch. How do I add... Mr. Pomans, I don't know if you be speaking, but I cannot hear you. So what I'm working on is I'm working on a project because I've had a story in my mind for a while now. I'd say 5 to 6 years of just this idea. And now I have the resources to do it. And right now I'm in the stage of, oh god, this is harder than it looks.
On one hand.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I just said I'm just trying to figure out how to get my mic working for my computer because, let's just put it this way, yeah, I think just sucks.
Yeah. We don't have the best of quality equipment, but we do what we have. And I think that's nice.
For me, it's, the hell was wrong with
Okay, Poe, do you still have that tutorial, that sheet that you sent me a while back of
I probably do.
Of like all of the key commands? Cuz I
probably
need
do, dude.
Yeah. Cuz right now adding line, insert line on a face. Insert edge on a face. Yes.
And you're probably gonna hear my click back into it, so.
Alright.
Microphone. Set up. There we go. Thank you, system settings.
Oh, I can subdivide. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can do that. I have forgotten that I can subdivide.
I'm kidding. I'm just trying to get my mic to work.
What the hell was
So
that?
it's fun.
Okay, is subdividing the way to go? Hold on, I gotta control R, I gotta click, then I gotta right click, and then I gotta control R. I gotta click, and then I gotta right click. I've done it, probably. Oh god, how many subdivisions do I need? I'm gonna take another screenshot. Chapow.
Let's try this.
If I'm editing this and all goes well, yes, I know I'm modeling Kakashi from Naruto, but this was the best model I could find online for free that I didn't need to pay for and that had similar body proportions to what I'm aiming for. So let me see. Let's see. Gotta control. Yeah, so anyway, I've had this idea for a long time, and I want to do it, but I'm at this stage right now where I realize animation is bloody difficult. Which is why I respect a lot of animators, because, oh my god, that is crazy. Does this work? Please, does it work? Oh, and it does. I'm currently looking at my thing sideways. I should put a picture up. And I'm trying to... I've made a cylinder. Here's what's going on. I was following a tutorial that started in the face. Then I looked up a tutorial that started in the torso. And this conflicted with... This conflicted with the technology and the stuff that I learned 3D modeling on, which I initially learned it on Maya, which is a very expensive program that I had free access to because I was a student in a class. And in that class, we started from the torso. Holy hell. All of this conflicting stuff, so I said, you know what? I'm going to try to self-teach myself this crazy thing. So it's like, oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? Can I record my... Oh my goodness, I think I can.
Yeah, I think that's actually how I got my animation thing that I use. That's how I make sure it works. That's how I record it.
Oh my god, what am I recording? I can't move. Oh, wait a minute, it's this G. I'm gonna put my capture thing down here. Oh, cool. Alright, I'll just have this running in the background of the video instead. It shouldn't be that bad. So now you guys can see what I'm doing. Poe just left. So right now I am trying to model this character. I can't remember how I modeled the character before, but I mean, it's what the journey is. So I think, was it Control A? A. Uh-oh. Now I can't do anything. Did everything freeze? Why can't I... Oh boy. You see, this is the problem. I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know. I'm in edit mode. Oh, am I hold on. I'm gonna stop the recording of the thing. Nope, that didn't work. Also, I forgot to sync.
Boom.
There you go.
Oh, boom, chakalaka. Hello.
I'm gonna lower your audio just a wee bit.
Is a wee bit what?
Just a wee bit, so that way I don't blow out the speakers.
Oh, okay. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? Why, little one, why?
You should probably explain that you're talking to a cat.
Yes, I have a cat. I've explained this to the podcast quite a few times. You'll hear me talking to my cat.
I am stuck for some reason.
Good little cat. That is who I'm yelling. That's why I'm saying, why are you yelling at me? Because he yells, and you can probably hear him sometimes when he does.
Oh, okay, cool. I can suddenly do things now.
Let's see. Excuse the profanity and then I can't stop Kevin.
Okay, cool. That was super weird. I also forget that I'm podcasting. We have to speak words when we podcast.
Oh, get over here, bag! Got run away when I did that. Oh, he's running. We got a runner. Sorry if this is making a lot of...
What are we doing?
Sorry if I'm... talking. Having a good time.
I mean, we're definitely talking, I can tell you that. I'm having fun, actually.
Alright, so... So 1, I'm sorry about my Wi-Fi. 2, I'm not sorry about it.
Also, it looks like I actually cannot work on my project if I'm recording.
Huh, that's funny.
That is funny. Nothing seems to work right.
Okay, well, I'm going to do a small little countdown thing. So, 3, 2, and... Okay, that was a fail. Let me try again, because this is funny. Let me do this. And funny thing is, you're going to get some visual cues now, so I'm just going to make a small line, just like this. It's not that small, it's big, and then it's going to disappear in 3, 2, 1. It's gone.
Are you recording?
Right. Yeah, I have video feed on my side.
Oh, sweet. I'll slap that up if you send it to me.
Okay, so using a lot of my key shortcuts. So I'm working.
I can't record for some reason on my end, so you guys are just going to have to imagine. I could definitely slap on some screenshots of my progress. Matt, yeah, Poe, we could hear you breathing.
I knew that was going to happen one of these times. I told you, can you ever hear me breathe? And you're like, no, I can't hear you breathe. And then now you can.
I know, it's definitely interesting.
Because I'm using the computer. Also, something really handy, Discord, on your lower right, I just noticed this, because I never use my phone, has a little green light if you're speaking, and it goes clear when you're not.
Yeah, I told you this. I was going to use it for the last podcast attempt that we did, which I don't know if I'm still going to edit or anything.
Maybe not. Anyway, Alright, so this one's definitely going up, yeah?
Yes, I feel confident about this one. So give us a rundown of what you're working on, because I just kind of splurged what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, so what I'm doing is I'm creating a small animation, not really a great animation, just something small, something a little fun, and it's meant to just be like this little gimmick. Give me a second. Let me turn off my microphone real quick. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had a cough. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a little animation, and right now I'm just trying to figure out. Let me put a dot right here real quick in a different timeline. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong thing. Let me go to this. Show in timeline. Alright. Let me create a frame. There we go. Keyframe created. And so what I'm doing is I'm basically trying to have a spot. I'm creating this little thing. Oh, no, I have the eraser on, that's why it's not working. I'm just creating a little animation just for the hell of it for a small project of mine that I've been wanting to do. So I'm just trying to figure out the best spots of that. I have that a little too low. So I need to go through and decrease all those. So yeah, so my thing is pretty simple. It's just a little bit of a editing fix. So I'm just making sure, oh, wrong frame. Let me tap this, go on this. There we go. Move this over here. So I'm just going through and I'm editing all my frame positions to make sure my animation is smooth in a different sense that it's actually... Okay, so I see a problem. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is connected in some sort of way. So whenever I finish... let's see, no, the apex is right there, cool. So all my stuff is like a little thing that I can always just throw down and have some fun. So like right now I'm just moving a few frames to make sense of something. There's little arrows that I have on my, because right now I'm just working on the animation of the head for the character, where it just shows how the head is moving and where it should end up when it's done. And it's done. Okay, cool. So
Also,
I just finished that, so I'm going to save.
Did you sync audio with the line thing earlier?
Oh yeah, when I said, and it's gone in 3, 2, 1, snap, and I snapped and I pressed Control Z at the same time it's gone, that's where I synced it. That's how you could tell my video from everywhere else.
Perfect.
That was loud. Let me just move this up here.
This is something that we would probably stream eventually, but
yeah.
I think the reason why we're not is, number one, we don't know how to. Number two, we don't really have a big backing to stream. I mean, 60 subs is a lot.
I don't think that's enough, like a good enough reason, dude.
You don't think so?
No, because like here's the thing: there's people who stream and only have 5 people, and they still stream and they still have fun, and then eventually it grows bigger. Because usually, if you stream, you're probably not exactly going to be great at it the first time. Like,
well, of course not.
Actually, let me take one of my YouTubers that I watch, Guns Blazing. He actually ran out of jobs. Like, he got completely kicked out of work. He had nowhere to go, and a buddy of his recommended YouTube. So that's how he started. And instead of going straight to YouTube, he went to Twitch, and he started there. He done a thing for, I think it was Duel Links. And because of that, he got big there, and because he got big there, he got big on YouTube faster as well. So it kind of worked out for him. So you don't have to be big necessarily to do streaming. It's just like we don't have a consistent schedule would probably be the best thing. I mean, we literally record things every other day. I mean, we never have a set time.
Take now as an example. It's 11:30 at night, and this is like the only time that we're both free at the same time.
Yeah, the other times, when he records, when Ender does, he does it in the morning, the midday, sometimes late at night, like right now. Like some of the videos that we have recorded before, they take place at like 1 a.m. in the morning. Yeah,
some of the Star Wars stuff. I went to bed at like 2 for those things because I wanted to make sure that they were recorded, which I guess I didn't do a good job of because there's some choppy audio, but I don't know how to fix it.
Okay. Also, oh, wrong button. So, no, that was, what the heck? Oh, I need to rebind my keys, so my video thing might actually cut off. Hopefully Game Bar is friendly and won't screw us over. Show driver setting. Thank you. Checking for updates. Screw you.
I want to make my object transparent, so that way I can see it. In edit mode. Because right now I have a T-pose, which I've definitely screenshotted every now and then.
Let's try this again.
First, go to Object in Properties panel and enable transparency. What? When Poe tried to do Blender with me, he found a bunch of like cool particle effects that you could do. But right now, I am trying to.
Oh, so that's fun. So, turns out my computer overwrit my pen's functions.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. So, and the best part is I can't even access the pen's functions at all anymore.
Lovely.
Yep. And it's like, oh, we'll give you an update. Okay, cool. What's the update? There's no update. Click About Us. Nothing happens.
Update your browser.
Diagnosed.
There is no update.
Yeah. So anyways, so my question now. Should I... So since this is more related to D&D, should I draw a Cobalt, which is a little lizard person, about 3 feet tall?
Mm-hmm.
Should I draw I'm so used to not using... What the heck? Why isn't my thing undoing? What the heck is wrong right now? What the hell? Undo, Control Z. Okay, for some reason my thing wasn't... Yeah, for some reason my computer wasn't even registering Control and Z together. That was weird.
Interesting.
Should I do a Cobalt, which is a little lizard person, a Tabaxi, which is a cat person, or should I do a Tiefling, which is like a demon thing?
Whichever is the easiest to draw, because I have no idea.
You know, I'll just send you them on Discord. And, oh yeah, I was supposed to start recording my audio as well.
Oh, I've got you recorded over here.
Stop yelling at me.
I think it'd be better, because I have you recorded over here, and I can't separate your voice from mine, so if you record yours and send it to me, we'll have 2 of your voice. And last time we did that, it sounded bad. But I already know this is picking your audio up, which is strange how it works.
That's fine. That's fine. I have my cat on my chair, rubbing his belly so he stops yelling at me.
Nice. I don't know how to make this transparent.
Yeah, so my cat had tummy troubles for like the past week because he wasn't eating. Before anyone like comments like, "Oh, your cat is getting kidney disease or something or another," no, he doesn't. Trust me, he doesn't.
Just a picky eater.
Yep, he is. He's very picky. He doesn't like beef.
How do I
at all.
How do I make this transparent?
He hates beef. My cat hates beef.
This guy isn't doing the thing. I'm trying to learn how to animate, but there's no free tutorials. Actually, yeah, that is a big problem. Some of the good quality tutorials are not free. It's like, come on, man.
Oh, jeez. I forgot I had these. So there's a guy named Andrew Price.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the guy who I got my cheat sheet from because he's the guy who's like, oh, hey, I'm basically one of the guys who teaches, and you subscribe to me, I give you basically like a weekly newsletter. And Let's see. Free training. Nope. That's for private tutoring. Quick start tutorial. Cheat sheet. There we go.
Display.
Alright, let's just forward this.
I don't have display on my thing. I don't know
Forward.
what I'm doing.
Enter. Oh wow! Apparently my phone doesn't have your gaming email, dude. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's not Ender. It's
for some.
redacted. Make this thing transparent. Whoa, why is this?
There you go. Sent you some cheat sheets.
Nice. Okay, so people out there, I think in order to avoid copyrights or some sort of rule, 3D model different programs have to have a different set of controls, so that way they have some sort of difference to them, which makes sense. Like Photoshop, everything's easy, and GIMP, everything's inconvenient.
GIMP is inconvenient for you?
It's definitely taking me a while to learn GIMP over Photoshop, I'll tell you that.
Oh my gosh, it was so easy learning GIMP for me.
So what I'm used to is Maya, which I was able to use for free because I was in a designated class. And Maya, oh my goodness, Maya was beautiful. It was a great 3D animation software, and it is also $4,000. So after the free thing expired, I can't just simply renew that thing endlessly. So I'm using Blender. Now I've seen some crazy things made out of Blender, which has my hopes up. However, I don't know how to do those things. And Blender has some crazy differences. Like number one, clicking, left click, doesn't select something for some reason. I actually don't know what it does, but it definitely doesn't select anything.
Oh, on Blender, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I'm sending you 3 images through Discord right now.
Okay, I
There
think
you
I
go.
got them.
So the first one is the Tiefling, the second one is the Tabaxi, the third one is the Kobold.
Okay.
And you might recognize the Kobold because of Terraria.
Yeah, we should play some Terraria.
Yeah, we'll do. How about we play that around midnight?
Fine. I would say make the dragon-looking one, but the tail looks like it'd be an issue to animate.
For the Kobold?
I believe so.
Yeah, which one? The demon,
mail.
the cat, or the lizard?
Lizard.
Lizard. Alright, so the Kobold. Originally I was going to do the Kobold, but I wasn't sure, so I need to ask someone, so thank you.
Yes. I need to turn my
And also,
phone
these are the official, the ones that I sent you were the official D&D ones.
Yeah, I recognize them. I had a friend who loved D&D in school, and he brought a lot of those. And we all watched in awe.
Are you talking about Owl City? Your friend Owl City?
Owl City?
Oh my gosh, do you really not get that reference?
I do not.
Okay,
are you
hold
talking
on,
about
hold on.
Mr. Flyboy?
Yeah, hold on.
How does one make this transparent? I do not know.
Because the name, because your buddy's name is the same name as the main protagonist of a thing I watched, of a movie and a book series.
Well,
no,
now you
it's
just
not
sold
Harry
him
Potter.
out.
Screw off, people.
Now you just definitely sold him out. His name is all over the interwebs. How does it feel to sell someone out?
Me?
I'm just kidding.
There's so many books and movies made out of books, dude.
How do I make this transparent?
But yeah, he has the same name as
God
the protagonist.
damn it!
So any of you guys who are guessing Harry, you are correct, because he is totally Harry Potter.
I don't know how to make this transparent.
Stop being crazy, come on.
How does he flippin' do this?
I'm doing a show here, cat. Come on. Let me record.
Send me a picture of your cat and I'll fling it on the screen.
Alright, hold on. I have it on my computer.
Okay.
It has... So... Like, I'm thinking about changing my, my Discord profile to it. Or at least my art profile, I should actually say, because it is definitely worth doing.
I'm a flip-dipping idiot. Oh, it's right there. Oh, and it doesn't work. God damn it. Why no
is
word?
Artgato? Where is Artgato?
Yes.
Nope, it's not under documents.
Make the cylinder transparent. Please, just make it transparent. Why is this so difficult?
So I need to go through and make sure that, like, at least my files aren't viewable, because I have a lot of personal files on here.
I mean, if I see anything incriminating, I'll just censor it. Or put...
I have my own video editing stuff. I'll just black out the screen.
Actually, I can just flash a picture of what I'm working on over it. Or, like, of other random things. Like this image of a unicorn.
I'm pretty sure it's not recording because my game bar is set to my animation software. So there you go. There he is. In its little,
That is, by all means and definitions, that indeed is a cat. He looks angry, but he's friendly.
Yeah, he's a Persian. And yes, let me just say it now, this joke is never getting old. Persian is confirmed as a dark type.
I don't know how to make this thing transparent.
Stop scratching my chair.
This guy in the tutorial, he literally just clicks the transparent box and it works. Yeah, why?
So that's the... Oh, that was a mistake. So the picture that I sent you is the first picture I ever took of my cat.
Indeed. That's quite nice, actually.
Yes. Since now I have a point of reference, let me make the ground on it as well. So let's do this. It feels much better being back home and not animating at my local cafe.
Yeah. I like, I'm at my dorm, which, spoiler alert, yes, I'm doing that education thing. And, oh boy, it's nice. I don't get to record often now, because I have quite a large sum of roommates, and they are loud, and I don't want you guys to hear that terrible things that they speak of. So, I binge recorded, over my break, when no one was here, and it was so nice. But now I have a lot of videos to edit, and I also have a lot of assignments that need doing.
Did they headbang? No, they didn't. They barely missed the ground. Cool. Oh, wait, because I was doing a kobold. I had to drop the line. I have to drop the flooring a little more.
I don't know how to make this object transparent, and it's bothering me.
To quote Punchy, then you're gonna hit the one like stupid.
How do I?
There we go.
Okay, edit mode, transparent objects.
Oh, can I tell you something?
Bork?
So, I'm gonna actually reveal, anyone who has followed me on Amina before, they already know, but I use an animation software called Krita. And it's completely fan-made. When I say fan-made, I mean it's like a person who just, I'm gonna make basically my own animation software, drawing software, whatever. Because there's nothing out there that has been great. So I believe it's one person, if not it's a team, who came together and made this thing. And then it's so beautiful, it works perfectly, it's amazing, it's awesome. I want to support it. So this is my little way of doing it, besides money. But it's completely fan-made, and it's fabulous. It's completely fabulous. If you don't do animation, cool, you don't have to. You can just remove the animation tabs that I have, on the bottom of my screen. But you can always adjust everything. And the best part is, it saves some of your presets. But what it won't do is save like your brushes. So if you like, unless you actually make a custom brush and save it. So like if you
wireframe, yes.
All right, man.
Sorry, continue.
No, that's fine. So yeah, it's really good and it's really well made, and I just felt like I should mention it because if anyone wants to actually get into like drawing animation, Krita is like the one you should probably use because Pen to Draw or Pen to Animate, whatever it was called, it sucks. It's bad.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that outright.
No. Here's the thing. Like, I tried it on 3 different computers. 3 different computers. Every time that I used it, the app would crash. The thing kept dying. Like, it would just, like, it would save the screen, and then it wouldn't animate anymore. And it just didn't want to work properly, and I was like, why doesn't it want to work? And remember, I tried 3 different computers, and it popped up all the same.
Interesting.
So I just that's why I'm saying like it's bad. I wouldn't recommend it. We're allowed to have opinions.
Yes, we are.
But unlike what some people think, I love this line. There's an animation I love, and it's just like you're not allowed to have an opinion because you'll always offend someone because of it, no matter who you are or what you say. Like let's take my picture of my cat that I sent you, and you probably popped up. Someone's gonna probably say, "You cruel person! How dare you do that? Put a little hat on your cat."
People are weird sometimes.
Yeah, some people will say that's animal abuse, cruelty, and blah blah blah. But other people, more common people, will be like, "Oh, that's cute," or I like how he's angry even though he has a little hat. Or adorable, but why the hat? Like, some people would ask that, and it's perfectly fine. But there's some people who just be like, "You cruel person."
I like the censorship.
Huh?
Peasant. I said I like how you censor yourself. That was funny.
No, I wasn't censoring myself. I'm just like trying to think of something because I didn't really think of peasant. I thought person. That was the first thing that came to mind.
Well, I mean, that's quite an insult as it is.
You cruel person. Anyways, getting back to Krita, it's just really good, and the best part is, so you're always shown this little intro animation when it's always loading. You get this box of a picture of the mascot painting. But during different times, you'll actually see different things. Like for Christmas, there was a Christmas tree with a little witch character and her cat, and it was adorable.
It's just the animation software that has character.
Yeah, it's an animation software that actually understands that people who use it draw, animate, and plan things. It's great.
Interesting.
So I just wanted to mention that. Anyways, I'm going to get back to just, I've been on that little tirade for a little bit. Okay. My little tyrant's tirade.
I am in
would get that
business,
reference.
Boys. I'm actually clicking vertexes and moving them.
Shite.
I need to look out.
Click right here. Press this. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Let's give that onion layer.
Do I wish I had Maya? Of course I wish I had Maya. Maya was so easy to use. But it's $4,000. Or at least that's what I heard it was. That was the last time I've heard of Maya. Hold on, let me look up Maya price.
We looked it up last time I was over at your place.
Yep, still $4,000.
Yeah, you said 4,000, and that's for the year. That's just for 1 year, right?
Yep. Charge $50 a month. I think you could just buy the program for $4K. I don't have that kind of money. I'm a college student. We can't afford that shit.
I was going to say something, but I changed my mind.
Nope, say it.
Nope.
Say it.
I'm not saying it. 9.
9?
9.
Say it, you shit.
Nah.
I need to look up that anime character creator. It's very inappropriate out of context, I'm sure.
Right there will be I gotta remember that position. Basically, straight up from 20. Yeah, straight up from 20. Let's go here.
I have to scroll through the mountain
Go to 25. Go
of different
up.
music songs that I've listened to get down in my history.
Shite. Okay, crap.
Oh, Real Steel. What a freaking good movie.
Also, can I just... I want to mention this. So, I used to watch a bunch of tutorials for animation, and I stopped. Like, some of them weren't helpful. Like, let me put it this way. Like, this is actually what they said, but if you want to get good at animation, you always have to have one hand on ready at Control-Z.
Yeah.
Do you understand the problem? Do you see the problem right there?
Nope.
Of course you wouldn't. I'm left-handed.
And?
That means...
Just mirror your keyboard. Easy. Done.
I don't think it's that simple.
Oh, it is that simple.
Actually, you know what? With Krita, it actually is. Because you can reroute your
Oh my god,
bindings.
are we advertising? I know for a fact we're not sponsored because I'm still poor.
No, we're not sponsored, but I just love saying that. I love doing like the little things like it sounds like we're sponsored.
Oh my god, this guy's modeling from a cube. That's exactly...
Anyways, did you check your email for the cheat sheets I sent you?
Yes, you did.
Are they useful?
I haven't opened them yet.
You fool!
Oh, this guy's using a cube it's probably because it's a low poly.
Oh, I forgot to mention, the guy who I took the classes from, he recommends that you print those you print the cheat sheet out.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm gonna tape it to the wall behind my screen.
Okay.
Oh, that's genius. Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense why I freaking turn it into a cube first. Oh. My freaking dumbass is like, oh, yeah, just freaking, hold on. Turn back on wire mesh. Turn off. Move this. No. Turn back on. No, that's rotate. No. Poe, say something. Distract them.
Distract them. Well, have you guys heard? I am drawing a bunch of D&D stuff, so if you're interested in seeing it in D, under the comments, say, listen to Poe, play some D&D. And we'll play some D&D.
To be honest, me and Poe have been trying to get a D&D in order between him, me, and Jam, and maybe other people if we can, but the more people you have, the more schedules you have to work around, and also Poe has a job and I have education. Things are really difficult to do together, which is why we have a little bit of a lack of duo videos on the channel at moment of recording. It's just hard to do things. And then of course we want to play games for ourselves. Like we've been playing Terraria, which I actually think we should start recording because I think we say pretty funny things on there. And we just kind of want to play and dick around.
I think we should.
So one thing I would like to say, if anyone has stuck around to the 43-minute mark and 53 seconds, is doing YouTube, even as a Let's Play channel, is a lot harder, or is more difficult than one might expect. Which, honestly, I knew it wasn't going to be as easy, I just didn't know how so. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, it can't be easy, because, there's editing, there's this. When you really think about it, you have to have a person play the game. You also have to have a person talk over the game. Not only talk over, but have interesting things to say, know when to say it. Like for Star Wars, I get distracted super easily, and then I backtrack to my previous point, which I'm probably doing in this right now. And then after that...
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, and then after that, you have to hope that your recordings is good, get those videos in editing software, then you have to edit it to make sure it's interesting. And if you're going to make funny edits, you have to keep the funny edits consistent, because then it shows that that's your style. Like, you have a bunch of cuts, you have to make the cut smooth, you have to throw a waifu over the picture thing, like as shown now. But then that also means you have to scrub a waifu. You also have to scrub a ton of footage to make sure everything sounds correct, make sure everything's synced. And then, after you edit, which I'm going to skip the editing just a little bit just because there's a lot to do in editing. After you edit, you have to export. Exporting can take time depending on the graphics card of your computer. For me, who's exporting using After Effects, it takes hours to export. Because After Effects isn't very optimized on your exporting, because it wants you to buy the other program that will optimize it for you. So I have to export it in its highest, in really good quality, so that way you guys can, have crisp, nice visuals. But the file size is 300 gigabytes. What I have to do with that is I have to slap that into another program, which takes an hour to import. Then I have to export it, which takes another couple of hours. And then it's ready, and then I have to upload it. Thankfully, my campus Wi-Fi is freaking awesome, so uploading takes 4 minutes. There's a lot to do, and I hope I don't sound like I'm complaining, because honestly I love it. It's really fun, and I highly recommend it. If you want to make a YouTube channel, try it out. I mean, there's bound to be a few people out there who'll enjoy it. And my philosophy is, if I can make one other person happy with my videos, or happy with our videos, me and Poe, I feel like I'm doing a good job, and that's all I really ask for. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because then it shows that my work isn't being wasted, and then it shows I'm not wasting Poe's time, and I don't know, it just feels nice. It gets you that good old fuzzy feeling on the inside, and it makes you all warm inside.
So I just messed up a lot. That's a lot of work I have to undo.
Oh no, I was being warm and fuzzy to the audience, and now we have the salt mines. What happened?
Yeah, I just messed up, and I have to undo a lot, and my Control Z doesn't go back far enough.
Yeah, you should have kept a hand on the Control Z.
Actually, I kind of stopped using my. So I feel like I should actually mention this, because I don't think anybody understands this, but I used to draw using a.
Using a what?
For any.
My Wi-Fi is going crazy, so Poe is just stuttering in and out.
Amount? Keyboard I didn't use. I draw and take a picture. Right now. Oh no, I'm being stupid.
Oh.
Or it's just my computer lagging.
I did it.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. Credo started lagging. I should probably crop this. I think that would probably be the best thing for me to do. So let me just do that real quick. So what I was trying to say is, I messed up, and it's okay. When you make mistakes on animation, oh shiza, where did I go? So wait, what the heck is wrong? Well, someone can confirm what I just saw, because that was weird. Maybe I'll point it out whenever I edit my own video and then send it over. But what I was trying to say is, I used to not actually be fancy. I didn't used to have this nice art template. Compliments to Ender. Thank you for the awesome birthday present.
You are very much welcome.
And so because of that, I actually had to, draw with mouse, and that's what I'm actually doing right now. All these smoother things. I'm using my right hand, which I am not dominant. I am left-hand dominant. So yeah, all these things that you see me doing, removing this line and very close.
You can get a left-handed mouse, you know.
I don't care. It's already too late, but I used to just draw using a mouse. you see me moving my mouse around like this little frame thing, my little my cursor, that's my mouse. Now it's actually the pen. Like, you couldn't really actually tell. Like, because I had to get good at using the mouse for all my editing. Like, line correcting, everything. So I got really good using a mouse for drawing because of that. So, whenever I do any drawings and stuff, I actually use both mouse and pen because it's actually how I learned. Think of let's put it in Ender's favorite terms. Think of a dual blade user from Monster Hunter. He has 2 blades. He has to use them properly, or else it's going to fail.
Yeah.
And because, like, how I'm doing it, like, I use the mouse to zoom in, like all my movements, I actually had to learn from scratch. Like, I do, most of the time I do my erasing and stuff using the actual mouse because I know that I'm more proficient in those close lines because of it, and I use the pen only for drawing and for getting some coloring and stuff, so, that's how I do it, at least.
Interesting. Also, I just made a nice discovery. I found out why this guy uses a... Okay. It would be better for me to watch these tutorials, like, in depth. But I found out why this guy's using a cube to do a body. Because with a cube, you can just make your own... I'm going to use the word subdivisions. And subdivisions essentially just means you're making a new edge on a cube that you can mess around with and mold. So if with the subdivisions, you have a cube, and now you turn it into a cube with an extra side, essentially. And with that, you can mess around. like a cube can have 4 other sides on it, but because it's a cube, you don't see it. If that makes any sense. I'll just throw a screenshot up there. Just.
Okay.
I'll
let you do that.
Yeah, here to print screen. Bam. Well, I mean, it's already been up because editing. But yeah, so This guy's using a cube because you use the top half. Like, imagine you cut a cube, and it's made up of 4 smaller cubes. There, right? He's using the top half above the chest, and then the bottom half from chest to end of rib cage, because that's where the body bends. And that's so much better than me trying to use a gosh darn cylinder.
I'm gonna be completely honest. While you're talking about cubes, and the funny thing is, I'm actually holding a 6-sided die right now, and I'm drawing a dice.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, so I should probably mention what I'm doing. I am drawing, like I said, I'm drawing an animation for a little project line for D&D, but it's actually a dice roller. I'm gonna try and make my best dice roller bot for the D&D. And if like our D&D thing comes out really good, I guess I'll just find a way to have, like, probably through Mediafire or something like that. But okay, there's that line. It started to lag because I'm taking too long. It's right there. That's where the proper line should be, so let me do that twice. Put this here. But if everything turns out really well, and like if we do a D&D thing and everyone really enjoys it, because I'm hopefully going to have this bot made by then, this dice roller bot, for a 6-sided die only. I'll contemplate making another bot, but I'm just trying to make one. But if it does turn out really well, like, you'll just see this. I'm going to be honest. When editing, you're just going to see this wheel pop up. I have it popped up right now, and that's from me trying to do my undo bind function on my pen, but I can't. Oh, there we go. Fix that. But yeah, so I'm just trying to make one simple bot. Also, just want to do this because in case someone is wondering, like, oh, why are you having so many layers? I'll name these actually real quick. I have the body.
I'm gonna restart once again.
Actually, that's technically the head. Head outline. Is this floor? Yeah, that's the floor. Let the bodies hit 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 the... I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Of course you would.
It's midnight, and there is a quiet curfew. Whoops. Oh, man. My throat's actually hurting from the... You see, another thing about Let's Playing is you realize how much you don't talk when you play video games, and then you realize how much that wears your voice down. Like, how the hell does Jacksepticeye just scream in some of these games? Like, my goodness, I get worn down at an hour-long recording, and then in some of his videos he says he's been recording for like 2 to 3. Like, dang, that guy's got some talent. Or 7 years of experience under his belt. But I'd say talent. Of course, he's humble, so he would probably disagree. And there's nothing wrong with humility.
Anyways, like, you'll probably see my thing. Actually, I'm gonna play my little animation real quick just to see if it's working proper. Oh, wait. Cancel that. Cancel it. I need to save. In case if it crashes. I didn't let it play too long, so I need to watch it.
Whoops.
So, like, you can actually... So, I had it crash last time. It crashed on me before. And I remember why. Because... Is it 47? Yeah, it's 47. So, this animation is 47 frames long, and hopefully it stays that way. All I'll have to do is just change the number on the dice, depending on how it looks like. Like, it'll be super obvious how the thing comes out, but it's like, instead of being the top number you see, it's the number that faces the screen. I just realized my microphone was really awkwardly positioned because I've readjusted my headphones. But the dice number facing the screen will actually be the number you roll. And because of that, it will have an actual number. It won't be the dots, it'll be an actual number. That way, whenever it's done rolling, you actually see it then and there. Like, it tosses the dice. It basically is like Link tossing a bomb. Like, that's how it's based off of. But, so when I was working on this earlier at my local cafe,
oh, there's the breathing again. Sorry.
Yeah. There we go. Fixed it. But last time whenever I worked on it, my computer crashed on me because I was using... I had a tab open for music. I had a tab open for a reference image. I had a bunch of tabs open. Like, right now, I don't have as many tabs. I just have Discord, Krita, and
I did it!
My mistake screenshotted so I can review it, so I can redo it. But because of that, my computer crashed, and I lost all my progress. So I had one extra thing. I had a body laid out, like a body position, and that was all lost. So right now, like, and if I remember, it's not actually supposed to be 24. I had it at 36 frames per second. So it looks like my computer can't handle it right now due to all the tabs open. Yeah, so it's skipping. Oh, wait. That's why. Oh, gotta fix that. Let me do this again. I need to switch to outline. Click here.
I did it! I did it! Yes!
You can actually see the head moving back and forth. It's like a headbang. If I make it faster, I could probably make a headbang. Let's actually do that real quick. Headbanger.
Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. I got the perfect music for it. Just let me.
Okay. I have it animating. I have it going. The video probably looks choppy though.
I can't remember what the song was, but it was so freaking good. Oh,
I mean, here's the thing. I haven't been playing for a while, so you could just have, like, when you find the song, just put it in the actual video itself and just have it slowly coming in, and then suddenly, BAM!
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't remember what the song is called, but it's a banger.
All I can think of when I hear banger is Bangers with Babish.
Hold on, I'm listening to it right now. I'm listening to the original soundtrack.
The OST. As some people will tell you.
Oh, I can't find the song, but it's so freaking good. Oh, what was it? It was from the greatest Pokemon game ever created. Oh, there's
I'm
that
pretty
one.
sure you're referring to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, because that one was one of your favorites. It's not Black and White 2. But if you're saying best, in my opinion, I think you're referring to my songs, which is like Pyrite Town.
Wait, here it is, here it is, here it is.
I bet it's Mirror B. Nope, that's Black and White. I could just hear you making hi-hat sounds.
Alright, that's all you get because of copyright.
Okay, never mind. You can't just build into that.
Oh, I could totally build into that. And the funny thing is like, I'm gonna have that play, and then it's gonna have me struggling in the recording because I'm trying to find the damn song.
Well, I mean, you can just cut that out if you want.
No, it's a podcast. You don't cut anything out, even when you have to go back and explain your jokes and make them not funny anymore.
Okay. Anyways, we know the real reason why you guys are here, and because it's ending.
Anime titties?
Yeah, those. I'm just gonna open a new one real quick.
Actually, I could take a screenshot of the anime titties I'm looking at. Because this guy, the character he's using to model is Sinon from SAO. And I mean, he explains it very well. I'm actually getting this way easier than the other guy's recording, probably because we're both technically modeling an anime character. And
makes sense.
Yeah, I just have to crop out all of the incriminating information that is my tabs, and then I will have his name in the screenshot, because it's always nice to credit, no matter how popular or unpopular you are, always credit your sources. It is very uncool to add something to someone else. It is very uncool to add someone else's work to your work without credit, because then people will assume it's yours. And if they don't assume it's yours, then they'll ask and say, sauce please, and then you have to go through the rigmarole of explaining. Just don't claim other people's stuff. I mean, people work hard, and I know it's easy to do it.
I drew them a very crappy Gardevoir.
Nice, fan servicey. I'm on this YouTube channel, Daniel Kruter, I think is his name. And the screenshot will show his name in the bottom left corner, but I'll also flash a banner or something in the description, like the tutorial I've used, because this is extraordinarily helpful. If you're gonna get into animating, I don't know if I could recommend it or not, because it's quite difficult. Also, the T-pose of Sinon is very, very nice, because it shows hip bones and rib cage bones, so you know where to put your polys. And because it's a feminine figure, I actually just realized that it's 2 triangles that make up the torso. That's interesting. Anyway, back to my work. Poe, were you gonna say something?
Not really. Okay, so I'm actually currently trying to figure out where a line go.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing.
I'm doing it. Wow.
Doing it, kapow. Whoops.
Oh, is it I don't know the actual song.
Me neither.
Someone's probably gonna go, it's not you guys are doing it wrong. And we're gonna be like, we don't really care. It's just a joke.
It's the original intent of this channel is two broskies having a good time.
Okay, so I think I just did this right.
Hold on, I need to look up the human anatomy of a ribcage. Human anatomy image.
So that's my apex.
I will not be
Apex
posting
left.
this image on the video because it can be quite disturbing for some viewers.
Just like Warframe. Gore enabled.
Okay, so it looks like a male ribcage ends near the elbows. Oh, actually, that doesn't help me. Oh, wait, no. Damn it. I think I need to look up anime human anatomy.
Oh my gosh, dude. Really? Anime anatomy?
Oh my god, there is, and oh my god, it's helpful.
That's awesome. Alright, so I'm slowly transitioning the hands closer.
Okay, so a male torso is made up of 3 parts: the chest, the central or the second half of the rib cage, and then the pelvis region.
I'm just gonna tell you this. If you are editing this at all,
yeah,
please have a failed undo button counter for me, because boy howdy am I failing.
Oh, I don't know what a failure looks like on that kind of ordeal.
So this one won't count, but you'll see it in my thing. But it's like when I do this, you'll see it. It's this circle that has the eraser on top, a little paintbrush thing on the bottom, a pencil, and 2 magic brushes. It's like this wheel, and it has colors on it. I have it on my screen right now, and I'm just circling around it. It has a mirror option, new layer, zoom. It's just a great thing to have. But I keep popping it up by accident. I just removed it, and it happens when I press this button on my original binding for undo. Because thanks, computer, for removing my bindings.
Oh my goodness, this guy is so clear. Dude, I'm watching this guy's tutorial, and I can't even hear what he's saying because we're recording, and I can understand all of the things. Alright, if you're going to do a tutorial, you know what? This guy has a program where it's showing all the buttons he's pressing, so that way he doesn't have to edit in those buttons. Super helpful.
That one messed up right there. I'll just remove.
Poe did some witchcraft with this very specific controller, and I was actually going to edit in which button he presses and stuff, because it's cool to see.
For what?
Remember you were playing Warframe with your special controller?
Oh yeah, so I actually have key bindings set to a GameCube controller. Here, I have the controller on me right now. Here's the button press. That's the A button.
Ooh,
so
that
it's
is a nice
Nintendo Switch GameCube
sound.
controller, and if like somehow this gets to a DE of Warframe, like this, it would be awesome if it did and they actually watched it.
I doubt it.
But I know, but it'd be awesome if one of our people just started hounding him with it. But don't do it, please don't.
They're not gonna.
We don't want you to get in trouble.
It's an outdated software. I don't think it would be cool.
No, it's a Nintendo Switch GameCube controller. That's the thing. That's the reason why I was saying. But Warframe has controller compatibility. Warframe is on the Nintendo Switch. So why doesn't the PC version have Nintendo Switch GameCube controller adaptability?
It's the same reason we don't have Umbral Echoes anymore.
Why doesn't it have that?
It's the same reason we don't have Umbral Echoes anymore. They freaking forgot. Echoes? Yeah, they forgot. Oh, this guy copy and pastes? Oh.
But yeah, so that's the thing, I was just super disappointed about that. I was so annoyed, so I went out, found some software, established it into my computer, and I use it for the GameCube controller because, let me just put it this way, I grew up playing a Nintendo GameCube. You could call me the pro gamer because I play Melee, and the GameCube controller is the only way to play Smash Brothers, besides the N64 controller. And yeah, that's my opinion. And because of that, I'm really good at a GameCube controller. So when I hooked it up and I made all my bindings for the Warframe one, I play just as good, if not better, than what I normally do. I mean, we can, like, if you want, like, after this is done, like, we can play some Warframe. I'll use the controller even.
I'm so bored of Warframe right now. There's nothing new in it. Controversial topic. Yeah.
But I just got Wukong Prime, and there's Plague Star going on, and you can get Forma from that, and you can also get, CS Wisps at a good price. There's two new, not new, but two, what are they called? Adapters for your Warframe, I believe, and they're really good. One of them is Legend of Zelda Sword Beams.
Oh, those things. Yeah, those have been in the game for a while. Yeah. I have one of them, and it's basically Rhino Stomp if it were a wave in front of him. And it's pretty fun, but the meta is
the
the
time
sword.
stop.
Yeah,
time stop.
The meta is
It's a JoJo reference. But yeah, I kind of want the falling one. I really do, actually.
It's good. It's strong. It deals self-damage, though, so you're going to have to be careful.
Another failure goes on the thing.
How did he copy-paste? This guy, okay, this guy has some freaking insanely good tutorial.
Another failure onto my thing.
Okay, for sake of beginners' purposes, I'm not going to rotate. Because Sinon's body arcs, like she bends her back a little bit. Kakaishi's does that. Oh, but maybe I should. Oh, but that's gonna be a bitch to deal with. Anyway, 3D modeling's hard, but I'm having fun. This guy edits by edge as well, which saves time. He's just trying to get the base form of it done.
That is a horrible dice, but it will work for my purposes. Okay, so I'm gonna move this right there, and do this, do that.
Hold on,
Next frame.
I need to look up Kakashi shirtless.
Now he has those bandages.
I know. I gotta go incognito. Kakashi shirtless. Oh, there's already fucking... Okay, his ribcage ends around there. Good, that's all I needed. I'm using Kakashi Sensei as my model because he is good. Yeah, okay. I'm just learning how to animate. I'll keep it... This seems fine. So let me select this. Move it down just a wee bit. Whoops. Yoink. I'm starting to notice we're getting a wee bit quieter, so you think it's time to end the podcast? We're at hour 13.
Oh yeah, totally. Then, I just kind of got into a soft problem. I'm lost, but I know what I need to do, so I'm just gonna go back a frame, put an X where I messed up, so I'll remember. I need to put it in red, at least that way I know I messed up. Color select, let's turn it a nice red. Do this. There we go. So that's where the dice should be.
Nice. Hey, Poe.
As the
proposition or question. You said you wanted to edit in your voice into the podcast.
Well, you told me no, so I didn't turn on my recorder.
No. Oh, wait, I thought you were... No. I mean, like... Because I was going to say, do you want to sync the audio with your video and then just send the thing to me and then I'll edit it as see fit, kind of?
Oh yeah, I could do that. If you just
Yeah, I'll send you.
bad
Yeah, I'll
audio,
send
I
you
can
this
do that.
audio, and then that way, because you know where the sync is better than I will.
Yeah. And
All
then
right,
I could
cool.
just edit it together and throw it in.
Yeah, and then
And
I'll
then
just throw the
this-
pictures on screen and stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'll do the secondary edits.
Perfect. Easy. Yeah, we'll do that. Sounds like a plan.
Then
I just hope I have time to do it, because I gotta
okay.
do educations. I gotta stretch out me calves, but these aren't calves, these are cows. Okay, so how does this guy...
done goofed.
He shift Ds. Okay, so he selects the whole thing. Okay, then he selects the whole thing. So AA shift D. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I gotta zoom out. Shift D. Also, a cool thing. Oh.
My thing is lagging, so it would probably be a best time to stop sometimes.
Okay.
Just
Thank
because of that one
you
reason.
for listening to our podcast. You don't need to watch the video; just run it in the background. I think this one was far better than the other one that we did, which may or may not go up, but I had fun. I like this kind of deal. Always nice to mix things up. Bye-bye,
That was
everyone.
pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not done. I was going to say one more thing.
Yeah, the pause. Sorry.
Okay, so, like, I was going to say this. Like, yeah, since this is, like, one of our better ones, shameless plug-in, I did have some incomplete podcast series that I did, and I'm not going to promote it because it's dead. There's no reason for me to do it anymore. It's just not well done. I didn't have enough research done. I was going off of my own experience. But what I can say is I do plan to do, like, that looks like my character just threw a drawer. Throwing a drawer. Be angry at furniture. Don't actually be angry at furniture. Punch your bed if you're angry, though. Or a punching bag if you have one. Anyways, but I am wanting to do another podcast, but I'm just thinking, like, just doing some stupid conspiracy theories type of deal. Like, the Pokédex is actually right? Like, that would be one of them that I'm wanting to do, and I just want to, it's just going to be like how I did it before, where it's just like where it shows me drawing something and have a good time. Then there's going to be a second animation series that I'm wanting to do. Like, Ender has his own, and I'm working on mine right now. It's, we talked about it before, and it's about, it's kind of like it features me, Ender, and some buddies of ours, and it's what if D&D actually existed in real life, like currently, right now. Like, we had computers, we had video games, nothing changed except that there were different races, and, like, actual races, not like, oh, he's African American, or, oh, he's Italian. That's not racist. That's not a race. We are all Homo sapien. Just want to get that out of there. But it's just like, it's like, oh, he's an orc, or, oh, that's an elf, or they're a tabaxi, like, something like that.
Truth be told, that's more species.
I know it's more species, but it's like, but think of, like, elves. You got dark elves, you got high elves.
Yeah, and those are races.
Wood elf, like, that's actual race.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. That's what I'm actually wanting to do. So, I'm going to be getting, like, I'm going to try to get some tabs on my buddies, do a little thing, have a little talk, and, hopefully I can get it out sometime. And, the first one is actually going to be pretty funny. I just need to talk to Ender about it. And it's going to be the pilot. And if it does really well, then I might just consider just doing those. But it's not going to be an actual pitch as a show, like, oh, I'm trying to pitch for Adult Swim or something. It's just a normal pitch. Like, here's an idea for YouTube. Do people like it? And if people like it, well, I'm going to try my best to do it more. And hopefully if I do, and it turns out really well, I'll start an actual Patreon for it. with just random streams, maybe. I don't know. I don't have all the details fleshed out yet, but
I think I got them. Continue.
Yeah, I think that's it. An animated D&D What If Real Life, and I kind of think it would be really good because I know, like, I've seen some Skyrim What If It Was in Modern Times, where it shows a the whole thing just came to me one day, and I don't know why. Anyways, yeah, that's it.
Nice. Well spoken.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, bye guys. Have
Bye
a good
everyone.
One. And if you're not having a good one, hopefully this made you feel a little better.
Yes, truly. I mean, if you're ever sad, just do what makes you happy. And if you can't do that, well, I think you can.
Just to make everyone happy, here's a picture of my cat being cute.
Poof! There it is. Oh, look at that little guy. Doesn't that make you smile? Look how grumpy he is.
Oh, no, I have a picture of him smiling, and that's probably going to be the one up.
Oh, never mind. Disregard what I said. Edit it out. What are you doing? Get rid of that line. Alright.
It might be angry, though. Who cares? Bye, guys.
Who cares? Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining.